Hi, my name is Stefan and I want to talk about a new feature in Modelica language specification 3.6. This one has been made available in Daimler 2023 Refresh 1 and has been released this spring. So the feature that is very exciting is called Selective Extension. And it will enable you to make use of existing templates and change them structurally by keeping the dependencies to one existing extension. So that sounds a bit theoretically, thus I will now present one example use case. So in our Clara Plus library, we have a couple of examples, and let us assume that you would like to make use of the vapor cycle model. So as we can see, this vapor cycle consists of two heat exchangers, a compressor, expansion valve, and one pipe model. And now it could be interesting to introduce, for example, additional pipes in that cycle. How to do this? So first I introduce a new model, and that will extend from the existing vapor cycle model. So I call it vapor cycle 0.2 and create a new top level model. Define here. So it looks the same like our templates, of course, and as we can see, it just consists of two lines in notation and the extension of the existing vapor cycle. Now, the new thing about Modelica 3.6 is that we are able to select and detach existing components, connects in this extension. How to do this? So the connection we would like to remove is the last one here in the extended model. I copy this line and now go back again into our new model. And here I add one modification to the inherited vapor cycle, and this modification breaks the existing connect between the separator and the compressor model. And now we can see that the connection has been removed. In an additional step, I can now introduce a new pipe in the suction line. And as soon as this pipe is connected, I revise the parameters. So suction line usually will have a bit wider cross-sectional area, and thus I will increase this. We can also revise the initialization for the entropies in order to comply with the new location of this model. And then we are pretty much done. So having set the parameters, we are able to check the model. And it's a consistent model. It has the same number of unknowns and equations. And we are able to simulate it. So that was rather quick. And I will do another simulation of the template in order to compare the results. So now we're able to compare, and for example, have a look at the inlet pressure. So and we see that there is a difference between version 1 and version 2 of this modified model. Okay, so let's come to a more complex use case. Imagine that you would like to remove the flat tube condenser by a plate heat exchanger. So my next example is vapor cycle 03. I make use of the existing O2 version. Again, put this model top level. And now I will select those models which are superfluous, so which we would like to remove. Yes, okay, so here's the list of components I would like to remove from the cycle, which is using so far flat tube heat exchanger, some gas sinks and sources, 4 value display, and 1 temperature sensor. Okay, when we switch back to the graphics layer, we see that all these components have been removed, so the high pressure side basically of the cycle is missing. So this is the complete state of the model after some drag and drop and copy and paste of existing components. I simply added the plate heat exchanger, pressure sink for liquids, and mass flow source, and again a corresponding 4 value display. So let us see if we can check this model successful. Yeah, and we see it's complete. And now we will simulate it in order to see what the outcome will be. Yeah, we see here we have a temperature increase on the high pressure side, and yeah, so that's quite a useful language feature, and I hope you enjoy using it in your daily work with Modelica. Enjoy!